one of the main reasons why I occupy is because of education. Um, Higher education system today in this country has become a bank for corporate America, and I'm sorry, but it is true. You know, the higher in education that you get, the more expensive and the more stipulations they put on you in order to achieve another degree. Um, and I'm saying this because, just seeing the CUNY tuition hikes go up, and those are the cheapest schools in New York City, just for them to go up, you can imagine what's going to happen within the next year or two with the private schools and everything else. So, that's one of my biggest points is education. That's my first biggest point of occupying this because I am an educational activist and I do believe that education should be free for all. Knowledge should not be a commodity. And, the more in debt when it comes to student loans that you have, the more in debt you are, the more of a slave you become to corporate America as well as the government. And, that's my biggest issue. Education should be for all and it should be free. Somebody asked me whether Mexicans or immigrants, what they categorize in them immigrants or people that are not from this country, should they come to this country and receive a proper education? I feel, once again, anyone should be educated. If you feel like you want to earn a degree in something or trade in something, you should not be stipulated or held back. The next point and why I occupy is because of healthcare. With a country as rich as ours, you keep claiming that there's a deficit, but yet you're putting $667 billion towards military modernization and the detention of civilians. Why not put some of that money into healthcare? You know, people shouldn't be walking around the street sick, dying because they can't go into a medical room or an emergency room and get immediate attention because they don't have the printing up money for military, but you're not printing up money for healthcare. That takes me to my next point, which is homelessness. Once again, a country as rich as ours should not be having people sleeping on street corners when we have so much property that is vacant throughout the country that is boarded up. Banks are foreclosing on people and taking those foreclosures and boarding them up. Why not turn those foreclosed homes into homes for people that don't have homes? I mean, it's not making any sense to me. I mean, we have the money is there. You're using the money in other and other areas. The money is there. Why not provide the money for homes? Why are people, hungry and starving? Why are children hungry and starving in one of the richest countries in the world? That should not be hungry and starving right now, and you worried about invading other people's countries. Worry about your own country and the issues that are going on now today. My last point before I end this video is the level of violation of civil liberties that is going on within the United States country, right now. The country that was founded on freedom and independence and justice and liberty for all and the pursuit of happiness. What the hell is going on? Now you mean to tell me that if I walk down the street with an umbrella, I'm gonna get arrested because it's considered a structure? If I walk down the street with a yoga mat, I'm gonna get arrested because it's considered a sleeping bag or a sleeping post? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. New Year's Eve, I watched the Ustream video of the OWS protesters down at Zuccotti Park, and I saw a police officer pick up a barricade and just hit somebody with a barricade. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. The level of violation of brutality and civil liberties that's going on throughout the country right now. And Mr. President, what happened? You were elected, you were put in office because supposedly you fed the American people some bull crap talking about, oh, I believe in change and I'm going to change this country and I'm going to make sure that we are headed in the right economic path. What economic path? The economic path towards destruction because you guys are trying to build this new world. Wow, there you have it. This is why I occupy, you know, This is why I occupy my laptop. This is why I occupy my website. This is why I occupy my Twitter. This is why I occupy my YouTube account. This is why I occupy. This is why when I do go to the main events, you see me holding my sign. These are the reasons why. So for all you Twitter haters that be following me, that you still following me, it just don't even make no sense how you press the follow button, but you still want to hate on me. It makes no sense whatsoever. So for all you followers that are hating, you know where to find me, justvoicingit.com or at justvoicingit. Hit me on my Twitter. Peace.